Right, so we started to go on Friday and tell you about how to create your website for the class. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and show you exactly how to do it. It's very simple, very quick, very easy, 6 pages long. Don't panic, it's not going to be that long. Not that long to create. So we're going to, of course, first start off with your Google account. Now log in and go to sites.google.com. And you're going to be tempted once you get here to start playing around with all these other different lovely, nice little, cute little templates. But for me, personally, I use the blank one because it's just easier to play with. Okay, so since it's going to be a portfolio of some sort, I'm going to first spell my name right, and I'm going to make this up. So chances are 1 and 2 are going to be taken, so this will be 3. We'll get to selecting themes and options in a little bit, but first I want to get through, making sure you have all of the basics down first. So we pop in the captcha, which of course proves that we're not a machine or a robot or somebody trying to spam anybody or whatever. As annoying as they are, you have to fix them up. Okay, so it's creating, which means this name has not been taken yet. So now we have my portfolio here. Since it's mine, I'm going to put my name on it, as you will too. So now right now we just have the home page and the sitemap here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead. We have edit page, new page, more actions in the menu. We're going to get to the more actions and the edit in a second, but we're going to create a first page. Since this is going to be your site, maybe let me go back and fix the spelling there because, I don't spell very well. So we look at this and we say, okay, so it's going to be about you. So you're going to tell me obviously something about yourself. So we look here. We're going to leave it at a web page. We're going to leave it at top level because when you put it on top level and you leave it there, it's going to end up just being easy to find. So we're going to create that page. Wait a couple seconds. And here we go. We have an About Me page. Okay, so we have an About Me page coming up. Now in here it's going to be, okay, so my name is, of course, as we all know, of course I love to teach and watch people grow and learn, I'll say. And a little bit about me. I have 2 children. And of course, here comes my lack of spelling ability back to haunt me again. I have 2 children, a boy and a girl. I'm not going to put that all in there. They're 11 and 8, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I love sports. Okay, so that's just basically going to be it for now because I'm not really out there to show people who I am and what I'm about and all that with this. This is just as an example for you. So now we have an About Me page. So whatever you want to do in your spare time, whatever hobbies you have, whatever you like somebody to know about, throw that up there. No phone number, no, anything personal, anything you don't want to put up there, don't put it up there. That should be very obvious. Okay, so the next page we're gonna put up there is I want to know a little bit about what you want to be able to do, what your goals for school this year are. Again, we're gonna leave it at a web page because you're not really posting any documents to this page. So the template's going to stay the same. Again, we're going to leave it at put page at top level. You're going to tell me your goals for school here. How well you want to do, in social studies, math, science, you name it. Just, whatever your goals are in school, that's what you're going to do. I'm not going to put any goals there. My goals are to watch you guys learn and grow and become successful. Those are my goals. I'm not going to write them, but you know that already. Next section is going to be all about your classwork. Whatever we do in class, whatever documents I email you and I want you to do, this is where this goes. This is where your classwork goes. And we're going to go down to right here where it says web page, and we're going to click that, and we're going to go to file cabinet, because file cabinet is the one where you could post stuff with. And I'll give you another option too. When you have a Google account, you can also go into Google Documents, or Google Drive as it's called now. And when you type something out and you want to share it, you just click on Add from Drive. And this way you avoid using up a lot of the space, because I think there's a space limit on these sites. That's why when you see work on my site, it's generally something with a link, because if you add it from your drive, it doesn't go against your amount of stuff you can store on your site. So now we have a couple of pages. And you could, of course, edit this and say, classwork site, this is where you're going to find all of your lovely, wonderful stuff from our awesome social studies class. Okay, so now we go here. Again, we create another page. Sorry about that. Okay, so now we have, of course, since we have classwork, we are going to have homework. And again, the later it gets, the worse my spelling gets. Homework. Awesome. I'm having a wonderful time spelling today. Okay, so we're going to click on that web page again, that template, and we're going to go with a file cabinet, because the file cabinet again is how you post stuff. Again, same idea. If you do it within your Google account, you can add it directly from your drive, like it says here, add from drive. So we have about you, a little bit of classwork, a little bit of your goals, homework. Next one, when we do work, I like to have you guys reflect on your work. So your next page is going to be a reflections page, and it's going to give us an idea of what you thought you did well and what you may need to improve for the next time we do this. And again, we're going to go down here, and we're going to go to File Cabinet and be done. The reflections don't have to be done in class. The reflections really can be done at home and posted up from your Google account. So now we have our 5th page of our 6, and of course our final page is going to be for those assignments that we do in class that maybe you did a really good job on. Maybe you got a 4, maybe you got a 3.9, maybe you got somewhere up there. So we're going to put a showcase page for all of these awesome things that you've done. And here we go. We just click create, file cabinet, create, and it's done. Now, of course, for those of us who are all worried about, oh my God, it looks all white. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go here. We're going to go to manage. Okay, so you're going to click on the wheel, page actions. You're going to go all the way down to the bottom where it says manage. Click manage. It's going to come up on the left side of the screen. Once it comes up, you're going to look for themes, colors, and fonts. Again, if you're one of those people who knows how to put all these things in, as long as it's an acceptable, background, theme, color, whatever it is, you can put it in there. However, if you're not, too up on how to put the code in and get all that stuff out of it, we're going to go to where it says entire page. And right now it's set up at ski, which is kind of boring. There's a ton of options here. So we have, I'm going to go with Tron. So we click Tron. And this is what Tron would look like. So I'm going to save it. Okay, so I've saved it. Now, there's one last thing I have to do before I call this site finished. This is what it looks like. We're going to go back up to that wheel again. We're going to go down to sharing and permission. And in order for me to be able to access your stuff, we're going to then change the sharing and permissions. Okay, so it's public on the web. If you want to change that from public on the web and you just say anybody with the link or specific people, for example, you want to share it with me, which would be an awesome idea, so I can see your work. Then you're going to just say, go down to where it says invite. If you don't want me to be able to edit your page, you can just click it to say can view. And then you pop my email in there, share it. I'll get an email saying what your link is to your site, and we're ready to go. So I hope I didn't sound too boring. I hope you come back again sometime to see other videos that I make for you. But there is your video making in a nutshell of making a site for my class.